If I look at something and my dick doesn't work, my dick doesn't work.
Exactly. No, that makes so
I
much sense.
understand. Like you can't.
That's
I
literally
can't. It doesn't go. Hey, on.
Good morning, babes and babe lovers. Today I'm in LA with
Mike.
and
Jody.
and so you're bisexual.
Yes.
You're gay.
Yep.
And I'm a lesbian. As a lesbian, I've been told on multiple occasions that I am transphobic for not wanting to fuck a trans woman who has a penis. But I want you to react and tell me what you think of this video that she makes. It says, "Is the term bisexual transphobic?"
Oh, okay, bring it on.
I'm going to answer that question to the best of my ability. I feel like there are several really important points that are often misunderstood about bisexuality. Number one being that bisexual means two, so you're only attracted to two genders.
Yeah. That's the bi. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I agree with you. I agree with you. Now it means more than two.
My bisexuality means that I'm attracted to people of the same gender. I'm a woman, so women, and people of other genders like men or non-binary people.
The word lesbian meant females attracted to other females, like exclusively. But now, since trans women came into the picture, which I don't care if a trans woman identifies as a lesbian. I really don't. Like, I don't fucking care. If you identify as a woman and you present as a woman and you date women, call yourself a lesbian. Now what they're trying to say is, this is all the SJWs out there, they're trying to say that you identify as a lesbian and you won't date a trans woman with a penis. You're denying them of their womanhood.
I've gotten into arguments with people before about this because this could be taken in several different ways. You know, this could happen. I mean, it probably happens to you more because
I'm a woman.
Being a woman, because you don't want to have sex with somebody.
Doesn't deny. Like if somebody
deny them.
if somebody doesn't want to have sex with you because you're a man, that doesn't mean you're less of a man.
No, because basically what they're saying is
you're just not the type of man they want. Like a trans woman with a penis is not the type of woman that I would want.
And then I know bisexual people who use the term bisexual to mean that they're attracted to different genders, but gender does affect their attraction. So in that way, I guess gender probably does affect my attraction. I can be attracted to people regardless of gender, but also the way that I feel attraction to them might have to do with how much they express femininity or masculinity or neither. I'm not the authority on bisexuality, and I'm definitely not the authority on pansexuality.
No one is.
Right.
You can't be the authority of that, so at least she knows that.
Right.
Number three misconception is that the term bisexual is transphobic because you're excluding non-binary or gender non-conforming trans people from your dating pool.
But then would be identifying as heterosexual be homophobic?
No.
No,
it's based on bodies and not gender.
If you use that logic, if you agree with what she just said, then being a straight man is homophobic, period.
That's not necessarily true, because I'm bisexual and I'm attracted to people who don't identify as binary men or women.
Good for you, though. Good for you. Yeah.
I'm sure that transphobic bisexual people exist. Actually, definitely transphobic bisexual people exist. But I think it also comes from a misunderstanding of how people define bisexuality and that there are alternative definitions for the word. It doesn't just mean that you're only attracted to cis men and cis women. Being bisexual just means that you are attracted to at least two genders, but it could be more than two.
There's a whole new wave of feminists and of SJW people and the woke people.
Yeah.
They're changing the definitions of words that we use. Like I use lesbian, and that, to me that meant female or female-like, people that have changed into as much as a female.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
If she wants to identify as bisexual, that is fine. But by no means does she have the right to police how other people
define
their sexuality. Like identifying as something was supposed to make it easier for you to know where you fit in this world. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. For the longest time, I didn't want to deal with that pressure, so I was just like, listen, if you're not in my bed, it doesn't matter to you.
Right.
Because in that sense, if I didn't go around identifying as anything, then no one would have any reason to attack me.
Okay, so this video is called "Are Genital Preferences Transphobic?" You see how they say preferences?
Yeah.
It's not a preference for me to like vagina. It's ingrained in my DNA or whatever the fuck. Like I can't help that. Like,
no, that's just what you like. If you don't like a dick, how are you supposed to feel comfortable doing anything with it?
If you're a woman who only likes women, go ahead, identify as a lesbian. But some women have penises, and if the fact that some lesbians might be attracted to those women offends you, it's because you don't think trans women are real women. That's because these accusations of homophobia make it sound like I'm trying to convince lesbians to like men, but I'm not.
If somebody identifies as lesbian and dates a trans woman with a penis, I don't fucking care. that's my definition of lesbian too, is that I should, because I identify as lesbian, I need to be open to dating a woman with a penis too. Like, no.
It just comes down to the fact that you can respect somebody without sucking their dick.
Like, that's it.
That's it. Period.
I'm trying to show that preferences for women with vaginas over women with penises might be partially informed by the influence of a cis-sexist society.
Like, your sexual orientation is unchangeable. If you're bi, if you're pan, if you're gay, if you're straight. I wish I could like dick.
Yeah.
Even when I touched a dick for a video, Brie and Chrissy's video was like lesbians touch dick for the first time, I had to take a Xanax.
I wish I did.
Like, I literally had to take a Xanax. Like, I was so nervous. I can't do
Any
it.
gay boy that grew up, how many people prayed that they didn't like dick and they just preferred to like vagina? You know what I mean? You can't. Genitals do not define someone's gender. Genitals do have something to play in sexuality.
Yeah, and sexual orientation. Yeah,
You know
both.
what I mean?
Yes.
Well, everybody needs to be checked. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter about sexuality or gender. If you're somebody that needs to be checked, you need to be checked.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care how fucking oppressed you are.
No, yeah.
You could still be wrong. Like,
yeah, exactly.
This is not saying you have to have sex with a trans woman or you're cis-sexist. It's saying that you should examine the societal influences on your preferences.
But you see how they always say preferences? Examine your sexual orientation. No, because they know that's immutable. Right. But they use the word preferences because preferences is mutable.
Number 3, I'm allowed to have my preferences.
See, they keep using preferences. Yeah. It's all the way they form their argument and the words that they use behind it, which makes it sound like we're the crazy people.
If we look a little deeper into this issue, there's the possibility of your genital preferences being at least somewhat partially informed by growing up in a cis-sexist society.
If I look at something and my dick doesn't work, my dick doesn't work.
Exactly. No, that makes so
I
much sense.
understand. Like, you can't.
That's
like, I
literally
can't. It doesn't go, hey, on. That's not how that works.
I agree with you. Thank you.
5, I'm triggered by penises because of past sexual trauma. That's completely understandable. I've never said that anyone should have to have sex with someone with a penis if they don't want to. If intimacy with someone who has a penis is triggering for you, I would never suggest that you have to do that. Take your time to heal and work through your trauma at your own pace. Just be aware that the majority of people making the I could never date someone with a penis argument are not doing so because of trauma or triggers.
So basically, she's saying, and then, get your face. Yeah. A lot, and this is 400,000 views. 25,000 people hated it, but like a good 4,000 people think that this is okay. Yeah. Like, that's an issue. You think that the only way a woman or a man cannot want dick is because you were raped. Like, that's fucking bizarre. That's literally exactly what straight guys will tell lesbians. What guy hurt you in order for you to not want men? That's the same fucking argument. What do you think of the fact that gay men or bi men hardly ever see this kind of argument used against them? And this is mainly targeting lesbians.
You know, I've just never been put in this situation, you know what I mean? So to me, it wasn't even a thought or a topic.
Right.
What does that say to you?
That says to me that there's definitely something going on. You know what I mean?
It's not fair.
But also,
it's sexism.
I mean, in my personal situation, I think where I am, I guess just because in the environment I surround myself with, the majority of the trans community that I have knowledge about, a personal relationship with, are people that are males to females.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So I guess I'm not really put in that situation. It's very rare. It's very rare, or I don't even know if I've ever met somebody that was female to male. Trans friends get it. They get laid more than I do. So if you're not finding anything, that's your own fault. That's no one else's fault.
Like, you have to be confident and not fucking guilt trip people into sleeping with you.
No. Well, that doesn't work for anybody, no matter who you are, whether you're trans or not.
It doesn't.
Right. Girl, if you're not getting laid, try new style. Like, that's what that means. You know what I mean?
That's it. So we also filmed a video on these two guys' channels, so if you want to check that out, you can click the links in the description below. Make sure you go and subscribe to them because they're adorable. And we want we want more bi and gay I feel like the lesbian community never talks to the gay and the bi guy.
I know. It's
like, I'm the only one.
Well, they're separate here.
Yeah.
Like, even in like West Hollywood, I feel like
it's very separate.
Yeah, the lesbian community goes off in Silver Lake, and then the gay men are off in like WeHo. Do you know what I mean?
And I go everywhere. I'm just like, I want to talk to everybody. I feel like we need to be more of a community, and that's happening this year. That's my job. That's why
everybody's job.
Exactly.
All right, I will see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video. Until then, I love you. Love yourselves. Bye.